So they will write a program in Java collection to read element in a linked list and update the element or update the element, linked list and update element. This is one program they can ask, or they can ask in this way only, how you can update an element in a link in a Java collection. So you should be able to answer that. So what program you're going to write? First of all, you should be remember the function name. What function we're going to use? Dot set function. Dot set function, what parameter they take? Index value. They take your index value. And next one is actual value that you want to replace with. So you should remember this. If you remember this function, you can do any program. So what usually you have to do? You have to add element. So you're going to use add function. You're going to add element to the list. Then once you want to change it, you can just call this function and change any element. So this is a way of writing the program. Uh, this is actually a function. In short, I'm explaining you, but in the interview, you have to write the complete program. Don't write like this as well. Okay, means don't say like, sir, you said you have written only this two, so I return only. No, it's not like that. You have to write a complete program. I'm just telling in a short that the keyword that you should be remember, that dot set function is used to replace the or to update the data in the collection, that is mostly in the linked list, array list. Set function is common in both the lists, and add function is used to add an element. So which program you're going to write? This program you're going to write it. Okay. And here, if you can see here, this will be the program you have to write in the same way. Okay. You will going to create a class. You will going to create a function. You will going to create a linked list, and you will add a data and add a proper comment as well. Try to put a habit of adding a comment in the program. So this comment will helpful for those who will going to look your code. So sometime what happen, even if you are doing wrong somewhere, if you are doing some code wrong, but you know the comment, you probably get selected. The reason why? Because the interviewer, they check your logic, your knowledge. So suppose you write down the comment correctly, but it happens that due to nervousness you make some error here, or you write down something wrong, but you write a comment correctly, you can justify that I don't remember the function, but I know how it works. So like this, you have to write a complete program with add functions and all. Hope it is clear to you. Am I clear how this linked list function
Yes, sir.
works? Good. So so you run this three program, how to change the element of a linked list, how to clear the element, and one is like, I think, removing all the element, iterate over the linked list. So you do this all three programs. So let's start about our vector. I send you the link on the chat. Save all the link with you. I'm taking into consideration that you might have done the yesterday program, so I'm not looking, but please daily you do the programs. Okay. Now, vector is one more collection in Java. Why do we use vector? Vector is something called a dynamic array, dynamic kind of an array. What do you mean by this term? Have you heard this term dynamic array? Any one of you? What do you mean by dynamic array?
We can change the elements of at
Uh,
runtime.
yes, dynamic means they are not static. Means there is no fix there. You can change the element. You can change the size of an array as well, because based on the condition, based on the requirement, you can change the size of an array. So vector is a collection, a type of a collection. Let me show you. Might be we have. So if you can see, vector comes under this part. Okay, you can see array list, vector, stack, linked list. So it is also kind of a list where you can create a dynamic array. Dynamic array in the sense there will be no limitation to the size. You can save any data as much as you want, and data you can change it dynamically at a runtime. Okay, just like the password will, you can reset the password, right? So while using an application or website, you can real time you can change the password, right? But if you go to the bank and bank employees doing in their database, that is something different. That is not a real time they are doing from their database. But suppose I'm just giving you example. If you reset the password, then how it works? Just 1 minute. Okay?
Sir, I can't hear you.
Hello. Is there any doubt, anyone? Anyone having any doubt here? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay.
Actually, you are muted before, sir. We couldn't hear you.
Sir, I last year, sir.
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Yeah, Mamata, you were saying something.
Yes, sir. While explaining, you muted yourself, sir, so we couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay, okay. No, actually, yeah, I just got called, so I just mute 1 minute. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So I was explaining you about this. So here in the vector, we create a dynamic array, and in the dynamic array, there will be no restriction to the size. You can add as much as element, and you can change the element as well. So all are some interrelated only. The functions are same. Only the thing is that how they save an element. So like if you want to see how we add an element in the vector, so let's see that. See, question will remain same only. Only the thing, the first line usually changes. Like in a linked list, array list, how you declare, but rest operation will be same only. Add an element, removing, updating, right? So those are like the same only, but mostly in the interview they ask from the array list and linked list. Vector, nobody asked, but I'm just explaining you one program so that you should be able to get an idea on that. So if you can see here, see the functions are exactly same. Add, the only thing that here in place of linked list, you have to use vector. So whenever you use a vector, it will going to take any element as a dynamic, so that that element you can change it anytime and you can add as many as elements. So that runtime you can update an element, and in a runtime you can change element. So this is the reason that why do we use the vector, and the declaration is exactly same that I have shown you for the linked list. Only thing that you have to change is this vector. And this is completely user defined, this name. Once you create a vector of string type, now here string, why do we are using string here? To just let my compiler know that every element inside this vector will be of string type. Every element here you can see which is written inside the double quotes are of a string type. It's gigs, for gigs, 10, 20, they all are string. And this vector you can give any name, and rest are all same, add function, then you can print it. So it's dynamic only. So that's the reason we call it dynamic array. Okay. So here removing, replacing will always remain same, and maximum and minimum, let me show you one program. So suppose in case if anyone give you one question, how you find out the maximum and minimum, uh, right? So how you're going to do that? So in that case, don't go if they have not given you any condition. What you can do, just use this vector. If the question is find out the maximum and minimum in the, write down the program in Java to find out the maximum and minimum number in the collection or list, then you can use this vector. Here you can see that up to here I think you are clear. Now here collection dot mean. What do you mean by this collection? See, vector v, whatever vector you have created, vector comes under collection. Okay, this all you know. Collection vector, linked list, array list. So when you call this minimum function of this collection and you pass a variable v is of what? V is a vector. So if you pass a vector variable here, so it will going to find out the minimum value and assign to this variable. Similarly, collection.max will going to find a maximum value of this data that you have added and assign to the max number, and then you can print it. So now how it is become very easy with the help of collection. If you try with a normal program, then how you're going to do that? You have to compare every element with other element, like one with other element, then two with other element, three with other element. That will make program more complex. But with the help of collection, it's very easy, right? Collection is one function inside the collection. You just have to call min function. Min is a predefined function, and you have to pass the variable, whether it is of linked list, vector, array list. You have to just pass the variable name here. So whatever the result will come, will going to assign to this variable. Similarly, whatever the result will come, will be assigned to this variable, and then you can print it. See here how easy it is, right? Is it difficult to do the program in the collection to solve this problem, finding out the minimum and maximum number? Am I clear to you how this working?
Yes, sir.
Good. So you can try this program as well. Okay, finding out. So see, whenever the question is given to you, like suppose they give you a question, suppose they give you one problem. Problem is question only. Write a program in Java to find maximum and minimum number. Then how you're going to do that? So in that case, you don't have to think anything, just write down this complete program, because in this program, if you see here, there's nothing mentioned how you have to solve, whether you have to solve with a user defined function or whether you have to solve uh, with methodology, nothing is mentioned. That then blindly you can go for a vector here and solve this problem. This is one more question that usually asked in the interview. vector, you can use it here and solve this problem. So it's very easy to get a output. You just have to just create a variable here. Till here you will be, that's why I'm saying you write down as many as program you can, and don't need to don't copy the program. Start writing the program. See the, you can take the reference and start writing the program. Once you take a reference, you will remember the syntax, and in the interview you will not forget the function name. Like here, finding out the minimum function, you can just write collection dot mean, collection dot max, and you have to pass the variable name here. I hope it is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Good. So tomorrow, go through this program. I think you will able to do it, remove, replace, iterate. Let me explain you one more program, uh, Java Vector 1. Then we'll cover the, then stack. Then this is not much asked in the interview. So stack part, I will cover it in next session, and has set. So we're going to start some more on this. So how you're going to copy an element from one vector to other. Now here the problem is, the problem or question is to copy one vector into another. So for that, what you have to do it, you just have to create a two vector, and you just have to copy it. So I told you that here you can see this vector is completely empty. GFG2 is completely empty here, because you can see here in a previous vector you have added an element here. Okay, 11, 22, 24, 39, right? And you create another empty vector because you will going to copy the vector from data from one vector to another. So this is an empty vector. Okay, so now I told you that the new way of creating a for loop is what? Integer, temporary variable, colon, gfg2 means how many times you want to run it. So here is wrong. I think here gfg should come, not gfg2, because gfg2 is empty, and if you write gfg, then this value will going to assign 4 value. It will going to run 4 times, so you can assign the value. So here gfg2 set 223, gfg set 2, gfg get 2, so iterating over the 11 22 1 minute. This is an empty one. Okay, here empty one we are doing. Then gfg set, here we change the 23. Okay, okay, yeah. So here this one, this vector, you have a disk data, right? You can see gfg is a vector I created, and I added data 11, 22, 24, 39, right? So how many data I've added? 4 data. After that, I created one more vector here with the name gfg2, okay, which is completely empty. I have not added any data here. You can see here. Does I have a call add function here? No. Now what I need to do, I need to copy this all 4 element into here. So for that, what I can do, I will going to run the for loop, this one 4 times, and I will going to assign the value. So once this value get printed, I can just write down gfg2 dot set vector 2 to 23, or like you can update it as well. gfg2 dot add, or you can write gfg2 dot set index 1 or 0 11. Index means add, you can just do it like gfg2 dot set index 122, gfg2 dot set index 224, gfg2 dot set index 339. Am I clear, or any confusion here? Did you understand what I said? See, the requirement is we have a one vector with an element, one we have an empty. So what you can do, first you print the vector 1, then what you're going to do, just set the element of GFG2 based on the index. Like for 0 index 11, so what function you're going to use? Set function. So in that way you can set the element. Do you understand what I said, or any question here? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Uh, okay. Rachna, do you understand about the, because you have not attended the class earlier, do you understand the collection?
Yes, sir.
What is a collection? Can you tell me?
So here in Java, we use collection, which contains the package of functions, sir. Predefined functions.
Okay, but collection, why do we use? That you said package. Predefined functions are there, but package I haven't said. Okay, what context did you understand from collection program? Array list, linked list.
Minimum function, maximum, set function, add function, remove, clear.
Collection is actually a group of data where you work on the group of data. If you say this function name, uh, they won't understand in the interview. You have to tell what is collection. I ask question, what is the collection? Try to understand the question first and then answer it. Because once, if your question is not clear, you will answer wrong there, and we get only one chance in the interview. So try to understand the question first, and based on that you answer. So first, collection is a group of data, and linked list, array list is a collection where we work on the group of data. We perform data manipulation there. Okay. So
Okay.
add, these are predefined function. Add, clear, remove, set, contain. These all predefined function.
Okay.
Okay. So you practice this program on the vector part.
So why we need this vector one, sir?
Vector is needed to work on dynamic data. When you have a large number of data and you don't have to bother about the size of an array, you can add as many as elements. So vector work on dynamic data. Runtime, you can update the data. Runtime, you can access the data.
Okay.
That you can do it in other as well, but there will be a limitation of size. But in
So
vector,
in which application we will use that vector?
application means you can use in data structure, you can use in every application this, like where you want to work on the data, where we
Okay.
handle large amount of data, like in online applications, online form, where we have to handle the large amount of data. Especially in banking, we use this collection. In sales, we use this collection, where we have to manipulate the data.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is about your vector. Do this program. Okay, I've shared you almost 6 program today. Go through all these 6 program. Okay. So tomorrow I will going to start stack and hash map. So we're going to complete a hash map and a hash set and stack for tomorrow. So from Thursday, Friday onward, I will going to start some new module. So please practice on this. Okay. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
So please save the link that I send you on the chat and make the program. I will going to check in every system. And let me know if you have any doubt. You ping me on the group if you have any question. Okay. Okay then. Bye everyone. Take care. We'll connect tomorrow. Yeah, same time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone. Thank you. Take care. Bye.